Shalom to you, like giving all praise, honor, and glory to you. How about Shem El Shai, Beshem Kakudash, and giving double honor to the elder apostles, the elder bishops, the great millstone, who well, peace and salutation to the elect. Starting 144,000 prophets and the rest of the remnant of the 1/3 believers that are no prophets, but the Lord, is having mercy upon. Remember the children that had the faith in Yahweh Shem El Shai and believe in these prophecies. And Shemal Mappa is a Mappa for the Great Millstone Plaintables Camp, located here in the city of Philadelphia. Just come with this, and we lesson. The lesson is 5 signs that the U.S. is collapsing. The U.S. have always been, famously, an optimistic country. Yeah, like you go into this place, the home of the brave, the land of the free. Scriptures even say, I think Ezekiel 38 describe this place as the land of unwalled villages. Okay, which we'll go into it. I'm gonna read the article first, though. But it says, from our beginning, rebelling against the greatest empire the world has ever seen in a bold attempt to gain independence, we've always looked to a brighter future. You think of going into the book of Daniel's. Got all that history. Which I don't think I'm gonna go into that at this time. But you read Daniel's, either Daniel's 2 or Daniel's 7. It goes into, well, both of them I know definitely goes into this kingdom. All right. Which is just this new Rome. And you have a certain way, obviously, things have came together. When you go into it with, the different wars, the Revolutionary War and different wars that have brought forth, America to so-called independence, from the British Empire. Okay. But yeah, you're reading Daniel's, I think it's 7th chapter and such. But we're not gonna really cover this, this right now. Let's make this quick and to the point lesson. The Lord will, I can even go and revisit it. It says, though our history, millions of people have come to what they see as the land of opportunity, the American dream, the idea that if we work hard, or it should say hard, so that's a typo. Clark Barnes. We can concede. It says had. If we work hard, or hard. Is one of the key threads that runs our culture, right? And that's also a big farce too, because Jake could work super hard. Jake worked super hard, and Esau still hold Jake back. We be like the other heathen. They could just coast over. They're not under the curses and just flourish. I be seeing certain Edomites over here for different nations, Elam, different Edomites coming from Russia, Ukraine, and all these. They sitting there just straight up flourishing, just hopping straight off the freaking plane and flourishing. But it says, how optimistic are you feeling now? Does it look as if the U.S. is heading onward or upward to a bright future? Or do you have an uneasy feeling that the American dream is on edge of collapsing into a nightmare? Okay, and you have it. Say I'm gonna read Ezekiel 38 and 11. You start at 10 if you want. Ezekiel 38 and 10, and thus saith the Lord Yahweh, it shall also come to pass that at the same time shall thou shall things come into thy mind, and thou shalt think an evil thought. Let's go to dealing with Russia. All right, dealing with as Gog and Magog, which in that region of where Russia is. You have it where Russia is a big key player in prophecy, which is going to shoot nuclear ICBM missiles, hypersonic missiles, on Babylon the Great. Okay. And thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of unwalled villages. This is America, all right, which has a very weak defense system. Okay, despite what people think, all right. This place is like a place that, like, described as basically being like that well-favored harlot. Too. That's another description. People look at this place and like, yeah, man, like I need to go to America. This is the place. Just look at like Benjamites. They like love this place. Like they be like, I gotta go to foreign. Let me see if I could get this harlot. Like Nahum. Let me see. I'm gonna just look at Nahum. Certain scriptures it got. But yeah, like they cover like really superly desire to come to this place, man. To achieve that American dream, because a lot of nations have flourished here, especially the heathen, right? It says because of the multitude of whoredoms, this Nahum chapter 3 and 4, of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcraft, that selleth nations through her whoredoms, through the various philosophies, democracy, etc., and families through her witchcrafts. All right, and you have it, well-favored harlot. As we know, harlot is a ones that it basically is giving itself out, to everyone, and it's like America is like, come get a piece of this pie, okay? You read in the book of Revelation, this 8, not Revelation 8, Revelation, what's that? The 18th chapter. It talk about how this is Revelation 18 and 3. For all nations have drunk of the wine and the philosophies of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth have waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacy. And the nations are so into the American philosophy, the Edomite way, the greatness, the splendor, okay? But, this place is going to get destruction, okay? And they're going to get destroyed along with, this place. This is a good another precept. This is Revelation 18 and 7, pertaining to this lesson. How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously. Let's look up the living deliciously. Deliciously, go back to straineo, which goes into being wanton and being luxurious. Luxurious goes into being extremely comfortable. All right, being at, like we saying, being at ease, being in pleasure. All right. People come over to America for extravagant vacations and such. See, extravagant living. They like, you have everything at your fingertips in America. Other nations, it's like if you wanted to get certain items, To get that plate dang shipped is like a hassle. In America, we have all of the nation's items here. Okay, we don't have to even the nations themselves. They make sure they import it and sell it to us here, and they get rich. It's crazy though. But that's the Epicurean lifestyle here in this new Roman Empire. All right, do that little horn. All right, America is okay. So it says how much she has glorified herself. We got doxados, which means to exalt, magnify, to make glorious, adore with luster. Even McDonald's is looked at as a luster. People see them golden arches and the fries. Just think of a Jake for taking that handful of fries and shoving it in his mouth, and other nations wanting to do the same thing. Other nations, like I'm saying, other nations come here, they put French fries on the menu. Like French fries ain't even part of the culture. The food at back wherever nation they came from, now it's on the menu for Americans to eat because Americans is not familiar with things of the East or some of these other different nations and stuff. So a lot of the nations got to make things more Americanized. Fast food. Things are quick, not like Esau. He liked things quick. He couldn't even wait for the red pottage to be done and all of that. This dude, or a morsel of meat, he ate it before it was done. So it's like this dude is impatient, and that's part of this place is impatient, and everybody want to be like iced out, and shining. I'm winning, I'm balling in America, but this place is on its downfall. All right, and Yahweh Shai, who the word can call Jesus Christ, that rock is gonna come and knock down this kingdom that is a nothing but a you call it a basically have infused all of the past prior three kingdoms, including even part of the fourth because it's in the image of the fourth, but having all of you go into the Neo-Babylonian Empire, like the Persians and Medes, the Greek and Rome. This is New Rome. Having all that, the Lord gonna take out all of that, okay, and take out all of this so-called splendor. Right, this place is made renowned. It has dignity and worth of some person to a thing to become manifest and acknowledged. Like people are like, yeah, America, look at America. Like you could go there. Like I remember like just being able to have like certain sports cars and stuff. Like they got Israelites over in Scotland was asking me about like the different sports cars and how they want to ride in Mustangs and stuff, and people look up to that. They see what we be doing and stuff, seeing the hustle, the streets. Even the streets is glorified, even how shite it is. Negroes actually are glorified blocks that are named after, like True Avenue, different families that, profited off of different slavery or exploiting Jake. Come on, dude. Like, so, this is a place that has glorified itself, but it's going to be destroyed. It says, so much torment and sorrow give her, for she has said in her heart, I sit a queen, and I am no widow, and I shall see no sorrow. Yeah, we can be untouched. Nobody's going to ever take out America. We had the best military in the world, etc., etc. Nobody can beat America. God bless America, my home, but this place is through. Because as it says, is on the edge of a collapsing into a nightmare. All right, which it is collapsing into a nightmare. We see the finances. We see how the people's opinions are so at variance. We see how people don't even want to work anymore. People are just straight up scamming. We see like people don't even trust the police, the order. It's all confusion. All right, this is Babylon. It says, if you do and you're looking for reassurance, I'm sorry to say I can't give you any. Right, and the scriptures don't have no reassurance for America bouncing back. They say there's no healing for Babylon. There's no balm for Babylon. There's no ointment. There's no repairing. The decay that has been set. Like, this place is finished. You could just look at all of the decay and just watch it continue to be deteriorated. We're not past the point of no return yet, but well, we are past the point of no return. Scripturally. Because America is fulfilling the things that the Lord wrote and spoke, and it's going down. There's no return. The Lord ain't bringing it back. Again, as I quoted, it's heavy, man. I love these precepts. I quoted, damn, what did I quote? I just quoted something. It just escaped me, but let's see. No bomb. Jeremiah. I think that's like Jeremiah 51 chapter. All right, Jeremiah chapter 51, and it says 7. It says, Babylon, which is America, had been a golden cup in Yahweh's hand, and had made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, the philosophies. Therefore, the nations are mad. Yeah, they're acting basically as a madman. Foolish. Okay, like you see, like some of these different nations, like the style, the swag, like they adopting American swag, and American swag is corny, like t-shirts and shorts, like and like cheap shoes, like I don't know, like cheap shoes, and eating like hamburgers and hot dogs. The nation that's normally know how to cook up, you got some nations, they know how to cook up stuff on a over a charcoal grill. Now they done made up some stuff on a regular grill, like a griddle, and they add in fries, and what should be garlic sauce or tune is now just mayonnaise, some artificial mayonnaise, and they are attributing it and blessing it in the name of their God, but in America, to an American that apparently otherwise, if this person like wasn't giving him this food, or even if he is giving this food, he still don't like this person and stuff. These are people, like some of these different eateries we go to, these different nations, Esau looking at them as straight up heathen that he would basically have already conquered and will conquer and destroy, and that he otherwise would chase them out of their neighborhoods, or when they try to operate business or do different things to get their businesses shut down. Like, there's so much things, like, and it's just crazy. They're mad. The nations are mad, but the nations still love this man, even though this man actually dislikes them. Don't like their so-called religion, and etc. But going on, it says, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. All right, this place is going to be destructured by missiles. All right, and the Lord bringing this place down. Prophecies. How? For her. Take balm for her pain. If so, she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she's not healed. So it's not healed. We're past the point of no return. Okay, forsake her. Okay, it's not healed. The national defects are too extreme. The debt level is too extreme. There's no point of no return. There's no returning. Okay, from that debt, you got to pay up. It says, and let us go everyone to his own country, everybody going back to their own nations and stuff like that, and leaving America. I need to go back home. This place, I can see that this place is through. Look at what Donald Trump is planning to do, Kamala Harris, whomever in office. Okay, their foreign policies are crazy. You got migrants here, people, like, I just was in a a neighborhood in the greater Northeast, and a Edomite, a straight up Edomite, told me that basically he used to be able to get a house for like under $68,000 in the area where he was living, where basically is really even Jake really walking around and stuff like that in the greater Northeast. But now all of the houses are being bought up by people from Uzbekistan. He called them migrants, and that they have a zillion cars and there's no street parking for them. And then now that the prices are so high on the homes, he's basically priced out. And also, these nations are coming in against Edom too. And like I said, I believe too. There's a lot of Israelites among these Uzbekistan people, and such. Over there, Russia, Eastern Asia and such. It's a lot of Israelite foreigners, man. They coming over here for either destruction or salvation, but also to bring they bring in Esau hell, and Esau being made small amongst the heathen. Okay, and it's amazing Esau being living as a as us, the curses as a Jake, where they'll try to chase us out of there. Now he's being pursued, he's being harassed, he's being fined, and it's amazing, and ain't nothing Esau can do, because Esau in the times past would be able to make some calls and get things squashed, but now it's like, Esau being ignored, and it's like he's hitting the curses, man, that's falling on the heathen. So, a lot to speak. I really love the subject, but it says, let everyone go to their own country, for her judgment has reached unto heavens, and it's lifted up even to the sky. So, this place is definitely collapsing, and it got reasons. Okay, it says there are evidence all around us that points to this country being dangerously unstable condition. Yeah, and I mentioned different things too. All right, the economy itself is one of it. All right, lack of people in the workforce, lack of high-paying jobs. There's different things that you can go into and speak about. You know, safe, unsafe. You got diseases everywhere. Unsafe drinking water. There's so much things to say. Okay, we could manage to turn things around, but right now we're headed in the wrong direction. So, that's that right there. And then they go into a house being divided. So, Lord will, I'll do another lesson and cover some more reasons of the moral decaying. This is perfect. It's a perfect lesson, biblically. You go into it. See, we're going broke. 30 trillion up. 2020 going up. Yeah. So the government has to stop spending so much or taking out debt, really, but it won't, because it's scared of losing votes. So instead, it borrows back money and hope that somehow, by some miracle, the world would keep lending to us, and we never are the bankers. We never had to pay it back. You had to pay that back to the bankers. All right. And he want complete subjection. But the country's falling apart. The infrastructure. Yeah, we're going to go into this, but violence is the new protest. So, yeah, we'll go into this, but that's a lesson to the spirit. So, for now, shalom.